Hello guys, in today's question we'll be solving this question which is a very easy level problem I would say. The question starts with we're given with an array and we all that we have to do is to remove is to push the negative elements towards the very beginning, and the only constraint it has is it should done like that all the negative numbers appear before positive numbers, and we cannot, let's say, create a new array. And yeah, that is it. We should not be creating a new array. That is the constraint it has, so we have to do it in place. uh, we'll do that by first finding out if the, let's say, it has the element or not. Okay, how do we find that out? Let's say will initialize this index to -1 and will traverse through the array. We'll take another variable and store the size of the nums, and we'll check if there is any number that is less than 0. If there is, we'll take that as our starting point and then we'll break out. Now, why did we do this? We have done this because in case there is no negative number, we can break out from here itself. Like we can return the original nums itself. So if index is still not changed, that is it is -1, we'll return from here only nums. If that is not the case, we'll traverse no. What we'll do is we'll store the value of I as 0. We'll start by 0. We'll take this j as index. Now what my approach is, if we take this test case as an example, we'll take 1, 2, -3, 4, -4, and -5. What I'm doing is, since the first negative number that my IND will store is -1, -3, right? So this is at the 0, 1, 2, second index. So j will start from here and it will traverse all the way from here till here, and the I will start from the very first index. Okay, what I'll do is, I'll if this number at the number to which the variable j is pointing is negative, I'll what I'll do is I'll swap this value with the first value. Okay, and having done that, the resultant array will be -3, 2, 1, right? And then what I'll do is I'll increment the value of I, and I'll not increment the value of j. Why will I not increment the value of j? To take into consideration the number that has come at this place after we have swapped can also be a negative number, right? So if we have to counter that case also, then we have to not increment that particular j. So that is why we'll increment only I, and then we'll check. If that is the case, we'll again swap. If that is not the case, like let's say here we'll have 1 here, so we'll jump to 4, and I will be here only. And then 4 is also positive, we won't do anything, but then -4 comes. Then -4 and 2 get swapped. So the new array becomes -3, -4, and 1, 4, and 2 will come here, so it becomes 2. And the I value will only be incremented. So I will become, like I will be pointing to this index, like 0, 1, 2, second index, and here we'll be having 1. So then again j will be pushed to here, then we'll swap this again, and then that is how it goes on. So that is a very basic approach that I'll take, and I'll continue this till j is less than n. If the element at which j is pointing to, if the element at which the variable j is pointing to is less than 0, mind you, then what are we gonna do is, we'll swap nums of I and nums of j. Having done that, we'll increment just I, not j, because after swapping there can be a possibility that the number that is coming from the ith variable, I mean ith index to the jth index can also be negative, right? So for taking that into consideration, we want to increment j here. Then we'll increment j in any other cases, like let's say if it is positive. And yeah, that should possibly run the answer. Uh, I plus plus, a plus plus. One second. J is IND. Yeah, should be working fine. Yeah, we have to return that as well, right? So we'll have to return nums. I thought that is a void function because we are doing it in place. No, but we have to return. See seriously? Nums of I and nums of j. Oh shit. Nums of index is equal to I, yeah, and then we are breaking it out here. Yeah, these kind of silly errors might arise at times. So I hope you would have understood the approach. That is all for this video. Thank you.